Hey friends, welcome back to Feel Good Home today. If you are a perimenopausal mom like myself, 35 and over, usually we start having these hormone shifts. You might start noticing your skin becoming extra dry, especially during the winter months. I know mine is for sure. I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite moisturizers that is all natural, really easy to make, and actually super inexpensive. It is a great all-around moisturizer for your skin as well as your face. I use it on my face every single night. If you haven't heard of it already, it's called tallow. Tallow is a beef fat. Basically, it's all the cuttings from beef that they kind of put over to the side. People render that down into a liquid form and create a really great moisturizer with that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to walk you guys through this DIY simple project that you guys can do at home. And I do this maybe once or twice a year, and I make a ton for myself and my family, and it is so much better than those lotions with alcohols and fragrances and stuff that you can find at the store. You're gonna save money, you're gonna end up having super luxurious skin, super soft, and it feels amazing. And it's gonna smell good too. We're gonna use some essential oils. So follow me today. It's gonna be a really quick little tutorial, but I'm sure you're gonna love it. Okay, so step number one, you're gonna wanna find some beef fat. Now, I went to a local butcher shop, meat store the other day, and I got 2 packages of beef fat, and I just kind of defrosted these. This is just pure fat in here, so you're gonna wanna take this out and render it down. You can put it in any sort of pot. I have a little bit of a crock pot going on here. So getting all this put into my Instant Pot here. Now, if you want to do it on your stove top, you can do that as well. I just turned this on saute, so it's going to just heat up and it's going to render it down. Now, the rendering process is going to create a liquid form of this fat, and then you're also going to notice a separation of if there's any other little particles in there that come from the beef. You're going to want to strain all of that out. We're going to do that after it all melts. Right now, I'm just going ahead and sieving the oil from the beef. As you can notice that there's still a few beef particles left in there that weren't separated during the process. So this process just kind of helps us separate them even further. So just use some sort of a fine mesh colander or something like that to separate them. Okay, now for this project, you're gonna need a couple of other supplies. So you're gonna need your rendered beef fat that is cooling right now. And then I'm also going to be using my KitchenAid mixer and some olive oil, also some containers, and I have everything listed in my description today so you can get some if you wanna make this at home as well. You're also gonna need a Pyrex and some measuring dishes. So I'm going to go ahead and pour about 3 cups of my rendered beef tallow into my Pyrex just so I can measure it out a little bit easier here. And then you're also going to want to use the highest quality organic extra virgin olive oil that you have today. We're going to use 3/4 of a cup. Mix those together, and we're going to pour them into some sort of a mixing bowl. If you don't have a KitchenAid mixer, you can always just use a hand mixer. After these are mixed together, I'm going to stick them in my freezer, which usually takes about maybe 10 minutes or so just to kind of cool them down a little below room temperature, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. I thought it'd also be fun just to add a few little homemade labels. I wanted to give these out as gifts as well this year. I took it out of my freezer after about 15 minutes. Kind of test it with your fingers just to make sure that it's not completely frozen, but it's just soft enough, and also changed color. You're going to want to mix this up in your KitchenAid or whatever mixer you have, and it's going to start looking white and fluffy. Now, if it doesn't do this, that means it wasn't cold enough, so you might have to stick it back in the freezer for a few more minutes. Mix that up until it's nice and fluffy and gets to be the consistency you want. And then you're going to take some essential oils. I chose orange and patchouli for this one, but you can choose lavender or any other scent that you enjoy. You're going to add about 45 to 60 drops of the essential oils into the mix, and just mix it up one more time there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour my beef tallow. It's basically a whipped tallow now. I'm going to go ahead and just pour that into my cute little cosmetic glass jars. I love these things. I use them all the time. Really enjoy those. I just kind of put them into a Ziploc bag and did it that way, but if you have pastry bags, you could use that as well. This is kind of the messiest part here. So as you can see, they all look super cute, and I'm going to show you here how amazing they are. I'm going to use them on my skin and especially my face. I use it every night on my face, as I mentioned before. I want to tell you guys a couple of the benefits of using beef tallow. It's a traditional nutrient-dense fat that closely mimics our skin's natural oils. So because of this, it absorbs really easily, and it helps support our skin barrier rather than just sitting on top of the skin. It's helpful for us that have dry and thinning or sensitive skin, which is really common during perimenopause because our estrogen levels are fluctuating, our skin produces less natural oils, and it can become more reactive. Beef tallow is rich in fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which support skin repair, elasticity, and overall resilience. It helps seal in moisture and reduce water loss and calm irritation without all the fake fragrances, preservatives, alcohols that everything else includes. If you enjoyed this video today, please go ahead and give it a like and possibly share it with a friend that you think might like it too. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.